had a bad suspicion and immediately started searching for my cat. Zoe wanted.
Gang in the chat just said clap so hard she can't sit. Honey, that's a crime movie, man. Wait. That was zesty. Let's try this again. Buddy, that's a crime, bruh. Can't do that. That's a crime. Yeah. My sister ruined my wedding.
Please, Cobbler, I need this.
I always hated my sister.
Okay.
She was selfish and a bully.
Damn.
Growing up,
and
she
a
kept
bully.
screaming at my mom over everything. But my mom is a very sensitive and quiet person. She tried to avoid conflict at all costs. And when my sister screamed at her, she often just cried and took it. Of course, I didn't like that.
Damn, she cried and took
tried
it.
to defend my mom. I said to my sister, "You are a terrible daughter. No one wants you in our family.
You are a terrible daughter.
Parasite." And she hated me for it.
Damn, calling your sister a parasite is insane, bro. You should not be rude to your family. You gotta respect the family in order to get good bitches. If you don't respect the family, you're gonna get no bitches. That's how it works. I'm telling you.
She often went into my room and stole my money or whatever she could find.
I'm not gonna lie.
But that wasn't all. I grew up rather insecure because I didn't have any friends.
Okay.
One day, I made myself a Facebook account and posted a picture on it.
Brother, why don't you make your face... Why would you put this ugly, fried, stank face, booty picture on your face? You out here looking like Robin off of One Piece going,
Hey, how you doing? Take a picture? I look good, don't I?
Mwah. Hit that picture, bro. Hit a picture, bro.
No one commented or liked it. But then my sister told her friends to write mean stuff under my photo. And
What
I
type of
cried
mean
for
stuff you
hours. I guess you get the idea what kind of person she was.
What
anyway,
type?
At age 24, I was about to get married. But when I invited my mom to my wedding, she told me to invite my sister too.
Yo, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, of course, and Instagram. I have all these platforms, and I think you to follow them, and all of them are in the beautiful link in the description. Plus, the Discord there too, where we can talk and hang out. You know what I'm saying? So go follow them and subscribe. And while you at it, like this video. I wasn't joking. Like the video, please.
I said no. But she said, "Come on, you know she always had some mental issues, but it's not her fault." And stupid as I was, I sent her a wedding invitation.
Right, you trying to be the better person.
Show up, but she did. Now getting married was a big deal, and I loved my boyfriend a lot.
Right.
I was in a great
I love
mood
your boyfriend
until
too.
My sister came up to me. She said, "Hey sis, I can't believe you're getting married. Your husband actually seems okay."
Damn, she said your husband okay. I'm not gonna lie, he ain't peak, he's okay. All those fighting words, he about to fight.
But yeah, my sister was back and trying to cause trouble. I said to myself, this is my wedding. This is
your fault. If you knew your sister was nasty, dirty, conniving, thieving, and horrible, your dumb self should never invite her to a party. If she wasn't invited, she wouldn't be there.
my big day, and I won't let my sister ruin it.
Oh, man.
So I just ignored her. But after I got vowed, I heard my sister making more and more noise. It was obvious that she was drunk. And things escalated when my mother was giving her wedding toast. My drunk sister interrupted her and screamed, "Now let me tell you a real story about my little sister."
Right.
After I got my first boyfriend at 16, she asked me if I thought she would ever find a boyfriend herself. Of course, I tried to be a good sister and told her the truth. I said, probably not.
Probably not is crazy. He hating on her sister. She said, you probably won't get no boyfriend because you're ugly as hell. Rude out. Your sister is evil.
Hey, today she got married. And it really shows that everyone can find a partner.
Wow.
I had enough and screamed back, "So why can't you find someone?"
Damn.
People started laughing and my sister got so angry. She took her piece of cake, threw it at me, and screamed, "I could find a husband within seconds if I wanted to."
And she crashed the party just like that.
By a long shot. And then my uncle lifted her up and brought her outside. I said, "That's my sister. I hope we can still enjoy the wedding."
Okay.
Everything was good again. But then my sister came back into the wedding hall, snuck behind me,
I got an answer for that.
and pulled my wedding dress down.
Hey, yo! Imagine you at the wedding dress and your sister pull your dress down, revealing the boobies. Oh my gosh, bro. Now everyone at a whole family know what the boobies look like, buddy. Boobies for everyone. Woohoo!
Luckily, I was wearing a bra.
Oh, never mind.
My uncle kicked her out again.
Never mind.
But the damage was done and my mood was ruined.
Whoa.
Well, at least until I started dancing with my husband.
Right.
Suddenly, everything was good again. And at least I can tell a good wedding story now.
Okay. That'll be valid. I turned my bullies into sugar babies.
Hey, my
Okay.
name is Adam, and there were two
What's up,
girls
Adam?
in my high school who bullied me relentlessly. This is my story of how I turned my two biggest bullies into my girlfriends.
Okay.
It all started at our school's annual sports festival. My classmates, Marie and Zoe, who were sisters, asked me to watch their dog because they had
Damn,
to
Maria and
participate-
Zoe's baddies. I see ya, Maria and Zoe some baddies. Okay. Who y'all like it better, child? Maria or Zoe? You can't even see it because my camera in the way.
in a sports competition. I agreed.
I will.
because
After
I
these,
love
after he
dogs.
player.
But after an hour, they still weren't back, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I told my classmate Oliver, who was nearby, "Please
Okay.
take care of the dog for a minute. I'll be right back." I went to the bathroom, but when I got back, Oliver was nowhere to be seen.
Damn, what was
Then
Oliver,
Marie
bruh?
and Zoe came back. "Hey, where is our dog?"
Damn.
Oh, I gave it.
You let some dude named Oliver steal they dog. He's a dog stealer. He's took the dog. Now they're gone. They have no dog. He probably got turned into a hot dog.
to this guy from our history class.
What was that, gang?
I think his name
I'm
is
yapping.
Oliver. They weren't happy to hear
Straight
that I
yapping.
had given their dog away, and we all started searching for Oliver. After a while, we found him sitting next to his girlfriend and no
Okay.
dog in sight. "Where is the dog?" I asked. "What dog?"
Ain't
"The
no
dog
way.
I gave you." Oliver acted as if I had never given him a dog.
Ain't no way.
And weren't.
Yeah, you see this face of her? They just took the dog because they broke eyes couldn't afford a dog. Oh, broke eyed people. When someone asks to take your dog, they're going to rob you. That's why you don't give the dog to a stranger. Say it with me, guys. We don't give dogs to strangers because they're going to take your dog.
His girlfriend, who was
on
close
now.
friends with Marie and Zoe, confirmed that Oliver had been with her the whole day, and they
Okay.
hadn't even talked to me. "So you have lost our dog?"
My brother told me to
No,
chase the bag.
I gave it to Oliver. At least, I think I gave it to him. I
What?
started to doubt myself. Maybe I had accidentally given the dog to someone who just looked like Oliver.
Wow.
I felt incredibly guilty and promised to find the dog. But I soon
Okay.
realized he wasn't in the stadium anymore, which meant he could be anywhere. So when it got dark, I gave up the search.
Wow.
I knew
Until?
I messed up. The next morning, Zoe asked, "Where is my dog?"
Damn, man, you got. So, like, I'm not gonna lie. How the hell you turn these girls into your sugar bullies? Your sugar baby. And they don't look like your bullies.
I've hung up missing dog posters everywhere, so if
Are you sure
someone
they're your
finds
bullies?
him, I will get a call. There is nothing else I can do. I'm sorry. "You won't enter this school until you brought back my dog.
Wow.
Understood?" Okay, I had enough. I wasn't going to miss my classes because of some stupid dog.
Dang, he
I
pushed her?
pushed Zoe out of the way while she yelled, "I will make you
Wow.
pay for this, you dog thief!"
Wow.
LOL. I wasn't afraid. I mean, how could a girl possibly harm me?
Oh, yeah, you don't know about the rumors. They're about to start saying rumors. They're about to start saying, this man got no dangling at all.
Zoe was wicked. She
Damn,
told
she was
everyone
wicked?
in our school that I had lost her dog on purpose. Then she
Damn.
got all the other girls behind her to pressure
Her
my
voice is
girlfriend
hella
Monica
weird, yeah.
to break up with me. "Monica, your boyfriend kidnapped my dog. If you don't
Damn.
break up with him, then you automatically become his accomplice." I
Wow.
made a mistake, but I won't leave him for that. Apparently, that was reason enough for all the girls in our
Okay.
school to start bullying my girlfriend.
Damn, your girlfriend getting bullied and you ain't doing nothing about it? What a hell boyfriend.
Whenever we walked down a hallway, girls would throw dirty tissues full of snort
Okay.
at her and laugh. It made me so mad. Monica would often start crying and ask me why everyone was so mean to her. I told her
He
to
lost them
ignore her
dogs, man.
bullies, but she couldn't. It got so bad that Monica started skipping school and failing her
Damn.
exams. She had gone from being super popular to becoming the most hated girl in our
Damn.
school. Not a single one of her old friends stayed loyal to her.
L friends, man. You got some L-ass friends. This is why you need to make sure you only got real trust-hearted friends, man. 'Cause if you don't have no real good trust-hearted friends, bro, what's the point? You're lonely. You're just alone. Have no friends. They're all just fake, deceiving you. So remember, guys, When you make it friend groups, you need to build yourself around good, loyal people.
I was worried that she would hurt herself if she kept being bullied. So I broke up with her, saying, it's better for you if we are no longer together. Then you won't be targeted for being my girlfriend anymore. I thought I had solved the problem. However, after we broke up, Monica never came back to school.
What happened? What happened? Did she pack herself up? Please don't tell me she packed herself up, man.
I asked her mom once if she was okay, and she told me that Monica had been diagnosed with depression. Apparently, getting both bullied and getting her
that was the wrong move, bro.
That was the wrong move to cope with. That's why she was put on a ton of antidepressants. I once visited her to say hi, but she was so drugged up she couldn't even respond. It made me furious. This was all Zoe's fault. She'd done this to my girlfriend. And I swore by God I'd get my revenge on her.
It's vengeance, man.
Here is what I did.
Batman
I told Zoe I knew where her dog was. She was skeptical, but followed me to the nearby stadium where I had originally lost her dog. I said, I took your dog for a walk, but there was—
This is really your fault for losing the dog. This video should be called, "These girls started bullying me because they took my dog."
It's an open manhole cover and your dog fell in, right here. I wanted to rescue him at first, but he wasn't moving anymore. And besides, I didn't want to get my clothes dirty. I pointed at the manhole, but Zoe didn't believe my story. So I opened the cover, took out a flashlight, and pointed it down. There were bones. Zoe didn't know that those were actually just piglet bones I had gotten from a butcher and planted
plotted
there.
this, bro.
She
plotted
lost
this.
it. Zoe took away my flashlight and tried to smash my head in with it.
Damn.
But I was stronger than her and
yo,
never in any real danger. While she was trying to kill me, I couldn't stop laughing. I had finally gotten my revenge on her for destroying my ex-girlfriend's life.
From saying you murdered their dog, you're going to jail, buddy.
And it felt good. But
Oliver clearly stole the dog.
Hatred does not cease to exist by hatred, only by love. And now that I had gotten my revenge on Zoe, she hated me more than ever. The next day after school, my mom told me that a girl was waiting for me in the kitchen. I went there, but saw no one. My mom was confused and said, "Oh, the girl must have already left again." Which is weird because she told me she was working with you on an important school project.
I wonder what the project was.
Did she mention her name? Yeah, Zoe. I had a bad suspicion and immediately started searching for my cat. Zoe wanted—
Gang in the chat just said clap so hard she can't sit. Honey, that's a crime, Pookie Bear. Wait. That was zesty. Let's try this again. Buddy, that's a crime, bruh. Can't do that. That's a crime. Yeah.
Payback, and I knew that psycho wouldn't mind hurting an animal. Sure enough, my cat was gone. I rushed over to Zoe's house and was greeted by her. Look who's here. It was nice meeting your mom. Where is my cat? You murdered my dog. You let him fall down a manhole and didn't rescue him. Oh, I just made that up. I threw pig bones down the gully to prank you and make you upset. So, my dog is still alive? I don't know if your dog is alive or not because I don't know where he is. Well, you got 7 days to bring my dog back alive.
No way.
Otherwise, I assume he's dead, and your little kitty will have to suffer the consequences. This girl was pure evil. My cat was family to me, so I immediately called the police to get my cat back. They came, but told me they couldn't go into Zoe's house without evidence that she had actually kidnapped my cat. Once the police was gone, Zoe said, "You really think your cat is still in my house?"
Nah, man, I took your cat out of my house. Na-na-na-boo-boo.
I've hidden her somewhere far away. Now I was desperate. I had to rescue my cat, so I gave Oliver a visit. I told him, "Be honest, that day at the stadium, did I give you Zoe's dog or not?" He didn't respond, but despite his best efforts, he couldn't hold back a smirk. I knew it, I said. And then I did what was necessary to get all
on site. Homie said, "Hey, bro, you ruined my life. Since you ruined my life, I'm gonna beat that ass. Don't take this ass." You thought I was gonna booty dive like Speed? I'm too tall for that shit. I mean, I could try it. Like, the best way you'll get, if I hit you like this angle, get the angle, go boom, but I ain't doing that because I'm too tall for that. So, you're gonna get a Now we y'all gonna get it started.
Necessary information out of him. It was a matter of life and death.
It was a matter of life and death.
He admitted that he had given a leash of the dog to some middle-aged Chinese lady. And told her,
if this dog got eaten by the Asian person, I'm dying of laughter, and that's racist.
This is your dog now. Apparently, he thought that was funny.
Wow.
The Chinese lady must have been the mother of one of the students at my school.
That's crazy.
So I went to the homes of all East Asian students at our school until I found the dog.
I'm 6'3".
Someone gave you that dog at the school sports festival, right? Yes. The lady told me I could have the dog back, but I decided to first only take a photo of the dog and me. Then I went back to Zoe. I finally found your dog. Here is a photo of him. I could tell how happy she was. Her dog really seemed to matter to her. She said,
"Great! You come back with him at 8 p.m. and you get your cat back."
Wow.
Oh, but I wasn't done
Bro
with her
said, nah, I'm going evil.
Yet.
This is your fault.
She first had to pick up my cat from wherever she was hiding her. So I followed her there, and it was actually just a street away at her grandma's house.
Wow.
I watched through the window and took photos as proof. Then I called the police again. It was juicy. They gave me my cat back, and I pressed charges against Zoe. The thing is that animal theft is treated as a Class 5 felony here in Virginia. Zoe was facing 10 months to 12 years in prison for stealing my cat.
Wow.
That's why she invited me over to make a deal. She started by complaining that I had tricked her. But when I told her that Oliver had confessed to giving away her dog to some Chinese lady because he thought it was funny, Zoe changed strategies and said,
"Oh no, so I wrongly accused you the whole time, even though you were innocent?"
Yeah, you did, buddy.
She fell into my arms and apologized a dozen times.
"Is there anything I can do to pay off my debt to you? I've had a crush on you for years anyway, so maybe I can become your girlfriend. I'd do anything to keep you happy."
Oh, it feels good to see your enemy capitulate and throw herself at your feet like a submissive dog. I told her, "You can't fool me, Zoe. Stop pretending that you have a conscience. Just tell me what you want from me."
"Well, when I'm your girlfriend, you would drop the charges you filed against me for kidnapping your cat, or..."
Zoe knew perfectly well that she could go to prison for stealing my cat. So
no, bro, blackmailing her, bro. Clap her, bro. Y'all wild. Y'all some criminals in the chat.
Sure yet.
"Oh, okay.
This is really all his fault, bro.
No problem. I have an idea."
Zoe left the room
what's his idea?
and talked to her sister. They got into a loud argument with Zoe screaming,
"Do it for me, or I'm getting locked up in prison!"
What?
Then Zoe and her sister Marie, who both had bullied me and my ex-girlfriend for months, came back.
It's your fault, bro.
My sister Marie has also had a crush on you for ages. She wants to know if you would allow her to be your girlfriend, too. Because 2 girlfriends are better than 1. Don't you agree?
Well, boys and girls, let me end this story here. In the end, Zoe was right. Having 2 girlfriends...
Bro had a threesome that day. He did not regret it. He got it through blackmail, and homie just snitched through YouTube. I'm calling 911 right now. Watch this. 911? This man got too much play. Please take his way. Thank you. The 3 psycho sisters.
My dad was probably a psychopath.
Okay.
I know that because my 2 sisters are psychopaths too.
Okay.
I believe it runs in our family's genes. My mom struggled a lot raising all 3 of us on her own.
I am, after these videos.
She even had to kick out my sister Rita when she was only 14 because she had sold our dog for $20 to a stranger just so she could buy herself some drugs. Anyway, 10 years later, our mom died, and all 3 of us sisters were invited to the reading of the will. You should know that your mom's will was changed just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
when your
ago?
mom decided that all her money shall go to Suzanne. What? But my mom promised me that I would get her entire inheritance. After all, I was mom's favorite child, and she hated my sister Suzanne. Seriously.
What did Suzanne do, man? What did Suzanne do to you, bro? Damn.
When Suzanne was 18, she seduced my mom's boyfriend. They had an
seducing your mama boyfriend is wicked.
Found them out at night, making out in her car inside the garage.
That is some wicked work.
That day, Mom kicked Suzanne out too, and she hated her ever
since.
That
is wicked, bro.
Actually, our mom was very sick for the last few months, so self-sacrificing as I am, I offered to take care of her. She must have finally realized how good of a person I am and left it all to me.
Wow.
Oh, really? Then tell me, how did Mom die again? She suffocated on a piece of meat.
Hey, yo! What? Please, what? She died from on the meat. What do you mean by that? Hey, yeah, rephrase. Cause that sound like she had glizzy in her mouth. Oh my God, her mama got cooked from Guac 9000. That's crazy.
It's tragic, isn't it?
That is crazy.
And you had scratches all over your arms when the police arrived.
That man gameplay don't know how to listen.
Nowhere. She panicked and flailed her arms around. That's when she accidentally scratched me. Not my fault.
What?
To me, it was obvious. Suzanne had somehow forced my mom to change her will and then killed her. Until that point, I'd always thought I was the good girl in my family.
I'm always in, game player.
Changed that day, and I was willing to do anything to take what was rightfully mine. So I came up with a plan. You see, my other sister Rita had always been obsessed with reptiles.
Okay.
As a child,
what's wrong with this one?
Several pet snakes that
what's wrong with this sister?
To watch eat other animals alive.
All right, she's a serial
killer. She just fed them rodents, but one time she found a kitten on the street, which she then fed to her boa constrictor, or as she called her, Mrs. Bone Crusher.
Okay.
Now Rita was running a pet shop specializing in the sale of snakes. I visited her at home, saying, "Let's talk about Suzanne. Isn't it unfair that she stole our inheritance?" I engaged her in a long conversation and waited until Rita went to the bathroom.
Man, these sisters are some psychos, bro. They all about to pack each other up, bro. We need a movie about this.
That's when I searched for her car key and made a copy of it. I did the same thing with Suzanne. I visited her, saying how glad I was that she took care of Mom during her last few months. Then I used the first chance I got to make a copy of her house key. Next, I bought a grown eastern diamondback rattlesnake. It's the most venomous snake in North America, and it was supposed to inject its venom into my sister Suzanne. But I wanted to frame my other sister Rita for the crime because I hated her too.
Why do you want to frame her? This is crazy, bro. You took out both of your sisters in one play. Top 10 manipulating. Top 10 manipulating.
Copied key and drove it to Suzanne. I also made sure that along the way,
several
security cameras
what up,
caught
Joseph?
Rita's car driving to Suzanne. I did so that the police would have enough evidence to convict Rita for the crime. I arrived at Suzanne's
what is this
house,
video,
opened
bro?
the door with a copy of her house key, and went inside with my snake in my right and a taser in my left hand. Look, I won't go into details, but eastern diamondback rattlesnake bites only have a fatality rate of around 20%. So to be safe, I made the snake bite her multiple times. Once Suzanne was unconscious, I dragged her from her bed into the
So you trying to kill your sister? It's crazy!
Yard and laid her on the grass. The police found her 2 days later and started an investigation. Luckily, everything went as planned. The police immediately figured that no snake bites a human 6 times and always at the same spot around the neck area. Rita, who owned lots of snakes, immediately became the prime suspect. And when the police found the camera footage of her car driving to Suzanne's house at night, that's when they had enough evidence to lock her up. But don't feel bad for Rita. I told you, she's a psycho.
What the hell is this?
Better. Does Rita know I framed her for my crime? I'm not sure. But she will spend the next 27 years in prison and will have a lot of time to think about who did this to her. But until then, I'll enjoy the money I inherited from Suzanne.
You kill your own family, lock one up, man. Y'all some crazy ass family, gang. Oh my goodness. That family is insane, bro. That's insane.